Hey everybody, it's Cursing Mushroom here and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be about the future war cult weapons that I have obtained so far. That's going to be the scout rifle, the sniper, and the auto rifle. Now I have not obtained the hand cannon yet, but I wanted to get this video out to give you the most information that I have available to me before it's too late. So if you decide to create a new character or still haven't decided who you want to go with your second character or third character, that way I can help you and let you know what to look for in terms of how I feel about the weapons that I have. Now the layout of this video, because it's going to be a little lengthy because I have 3 weapons, it's going to be visual representation of the weapon being talked about. So that's going to be like, as you look at the weapon and you're reviewing it and you can see all the perks and you can see the statistics, that's what you're going to see there, okay? And then gameplay, PvE, and or PvP, depending on what I have available while the review is in progress. And then the third step is going to be the next weapon, so expect that. You're going to get the imagery, you're going to get the gameplay while the review is going down, and then you're going to get the next weapon shortly after. Now, there's one weapon I will talk about probably a little bit longer than the others because I do prefer it much more, and I think that it can be really, really good if dialed in. So let's get right to it, okay? The first thing is going to be the sniper, okay? The sniper rifle, I'm not going to name it because I'm going to be honest with you, some of these names, they are ridiculous. So I'm just going to let you view it, and you say what you believe it is or whatever. In PvE, in PvP, I think it is decent in both, okay? It's just something that needs to get a little practice in because it is a sniper and it's asking precision shots. That's what they do to increase damage, okay? So it's got that field prep, which reloads faster while crouching, which is great for PvE, simply because, it's got lower impact. I want to be able to put rounds down range quicker, so that way I can punish the enemy, whether it be a boss or whatever. In terms of PvP, it is pretty stable, and you've got a 4-round clip, so if you miss one, you can kind of recuperate, and that bottom sight is really nice for quick draw, quick aiming down the sight, that ADS, quick ADS, so it is good for that. Would I dismantle or infuse it? I would dismantle it if you don't like sniper rifles, plain and simple, because it's going to take a little practice to get used to it, okay? But if you're halfway decent and you're willing to learn, I would infuse it so that way you can get good with those quick snipes on, player versus player maps and stuff like that. And then you can get good with being crouched while everybody's putting DPS on a boss or something like that nature. You can just straight, get precision shots, reload quickly, and continue to do your business. But other than that, we're going to move on to the next one, okay? Now, the scout rifle, okay? The scout rifle, this is the one that everybody seems to be talking about just because of the whole MIDA multi-tool thing, which is whatever, So let's get into it, okay? So this is just my opinion for everybody out there. In terms of PvP and PvE, it is only par. It is not exceptional. It can be exceptional with a lot of practice and the proper mods. And what I mean by that is you're going to need some energy mods on your gear because it's it's not uncontrollable, but its recoil is pretty gnarly, okay? Now, you do get good things from it, like, for instance, Rampage, which is nice, but the thing with Rampage is you have to get it to proc, which means you have to kill somebody, and then you're relying on that after you've probably lost a little bit of health to be able to kill somebody else. Hopefully that damage buff has been enough. Mostly for me, it worked well when I would, flank the enemy, and then I could just kill them all really quickly, 3 or 4 people, because the clip size, and they're not paying attention. But realistically, when you're aiming down a lane, and you may get 1 kill if you're not being team shot, but realistically, you're not gonna, the damage buff isn't gonna be enough to help you finish off a second. But in PvE aspect is where it's much more helpful, seeing as how it is a scout rifle. I could see in player versus player Rampage being better on an auto, like something like an origin story, because it's a bullet hose. You just hold the trigger and that's it. It doesn't take a whole lot of you just hit them in the chest, you're good, right? Okay, so It does have flared magwell, okay, which is nice because it helps you reload faster. And then you've also got maneuverability. You can move real fast with this weapon, which is great. But in my opinion, when I infuse or dismantle, I'm going to dismantle. I've got better scouts in my energy slot than this weapon. Okay. Now, this is my opinion, so don't get all upset unless, I mean, everybody's entitled to opinion. Let me have mine, and you dwell on these things that I'm telling you, and then you make your own off of that. Okay. So let's move on to the next one, my personal favorite. Okay. The number, right? The auto rifle. Yeah, I remember the name of that one, right? So, PvP and PvE is great in either aspect, okay? And I'm not just an auto rifle person. I like hand cannons is really my favorite. I like hand cannons, scout rifles, pulse rifles, autos. I like it all as long as it's a good build, you know, if it suits me. But anyways, the recoil is decent. It's got medium damage, and it also has medium rounds per minute, so it doesn't shoot so fast that it's uncontrollable. It shoots in that middle range where you've got that decent damage and you've got that decent tap, 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 so you're not just, you know, just all over the place, right? It's also got bonus damage when half of the clip has been used, which is super nice, okay? And the reason I say that's super nice, it's not like Rampage where you have to get a kill. It's like I shot your buddy and killed him with half of my clip. I happen to have another person run around the corner on me, and I'm like, oh shit, I've only got 70% of health, so I mow you down too because I get that extra damage, you know? So it's really good. You know, I always recommend if you've got something like a perk like this, use the whole clip. Unless you're down to like 2 or 3 rounds, use the whole thing. Just use it up, you know? Take advantage of that buff, okay? And I just think it's great all around in terms of, you know, comparison to the other future War Cult weapons. Would I infuse it or dismantle it? Hell yeah, I'm infusing it. Matter of fact, I'm going to use it quite a bit, actually. I'm very happy with it. You know, the sight, the sight I'm very happy with. It's not too big. I like the smaller one that's more of like a iron sight. Like I said, when you get the magazine halfway down, it does increase damage, which is nice. You don't have to rely on getting a kill, which makes it even easier for it to proc. So just when you use it, run and gun. Use the whole magazine, or the whole clip, excuse me, and then move about your business, you know. Especially if you're a hunter, use the whole fucking, excuse me, excuse my cussing today, but this is awesome. Use the whole clip, do your dodge roll, now you've got a full one. Rinse and repeat. But other than that, guys, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Share it with your buddies. I would appreciate it. Hit that subscribe bar down there for me and hit the little bell next to it so that way you can see when I post new videos and you'll be notified. Other than that, guys, Cursing Mushroom out.